uncomfortable. I think I need to tell you something, and I've been keeping it inside me so long, and I can't keep it within me anymore.
What's wrong? What's going on, Sonia?
You know, me and Sean, we actually been together before.
What?
Yes, and that's the thing, making me so uncomfortable working together and keeping that secret between us. And three of us working together is just not working anymore.
So when did this happen? Before you started nursing here?
Yeah, everything was going so well, and I was working and looking after patients.
Hang on, so is Sean the man you were seeing when you should have been supervising the patient that passed away?
Yes.
Why didn't you say anything? Even in court?
I just couldn't do it. I had really good time and I was enjoying my work, and I just didn't want any more trouble for Sean. I think it was totally irrelevant to disclose that part in the court. The man was not really important because...
It's totally relevant, and
How?
it's totally relevant for me. I got you out of jail. I supported you. I gave you your job back. I just feel like a fool.
No, you shouldn't, because it's before you've been, and it's nothing to do with you.
And neither of you said anything.
Well, I'm saying it now, and I couldn't keep it anymore within
Well,
me.
I'm so upset about this.
At least I'm honest with you, and I had to tell you, and I have done my sufferings. I have learned my lesson.
I think you've just used me. I think you've both
I
used
paid
me.
my time. I was in jail, so it's all paid out. So what do you want me to do?
Thanks to me, you got out of jail. But you should have been honest in court on the stand, and you should have been honest with me.
I'm honest now. I'm
Well,
telling you now everything.
It's a bit too late for that, Sonia. You're just poisonous, Sonia. You're just poisoning all our lives here.
And that's why I have resigned and handed my resignation at your desk. And I think that's enough for now.
Wasn't our wedding just fabulous?
It was beautiful.
And the honeymoon?
Honeymoon in Vegas was just fantastic. So, what do we do now with my brother?
Are we going to move into the cottage?
Of course we are. How are we going to get rid of him, though?
Well, I'm surprised.
What do you mean, surprised? You knew
You
what?
haven't let go, have you?
No, you knew.
This isn't
you
really
knew.
about our future at all, is it?
No.
It's all part of your plan.
Yes. You knew about all that before we got married. I told you what I wanted.
I'm really disappointed. I'm really, really disappointed in you.
Yeah, that was quite a surprise when
Yeah.
you found out that you reconciled with him.
Yeah.
How is he taking it?
Well, it's not too bad. It's early days, but I think things will get better if
Yeah, I believe you
he
on
can
the...
keep his temper, because he's the one that has the
Oh.
temper.
Tell me about it.
Yes,
You know?
yes, yeah. He can be a real cow, you know, and I'm not going to put up with his moods, because I'm a nice person, and I just don't need to have him come down on me the way he does.
I'd like to trust you, David, but so much has happened, you know? And they even...
Well, I think I deserve another chance. Again.
I don't have anything to say. I mean, the story with the opals, for instance, that were buried under my mother's property. Anyway, that's a lot of muddy past that obviously...
Well, there's a lot of muddy past that has to be rectified.
Hey babe, where's all my clothes?
They're packed and they're in your boot of your car.
In the boot of my car? What do you mean? How come they're in the boot of my car?
Because I want you to leave.
What do you mean? What's going on there?
I found out from Sonia that you and her had a relationship. And I'm just finding out now. Why didn't you tell me? I feel like both of you have lied to me. Neither of you told me, and I introduced you. I feel like a fool.
But Sonia's from the past. She's a relationship from before you.
Exactly.
I didn't think it really meant anything. It's in the past now.
It's another reason why you just should have been transparent about that and honest. You know, we helped that girl. You know, she was put in jail for negligence, and we helped get her out, gave her a job back, gave her a place to live, and now I find this out. And
Well,
we all work together. How's that going to work?
there's nothing between us anymore. It's finished. It's in the past.
That's not the point.
I'm with you now, babe.
The point is you didn't tell me.
I'm sorry, I should have told you, but I didn't think it was relevant.
Well, I can't trust you. I just can't believe it. You've made me feel like such a fool. Both of you have. And everyone at work probably knows. Oh my God. I started to get feelings for you.
I think you need
I'm
to. You're
a laughing
overreacting.
stock.
You're overreacting.
No. Your stuff is in the boot of your car and I just want you to go. Now.
Come on.
No. It's over.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's so wonderful. Oh, it's gorgeous. Look, we're
Isn't
back.
it just fabulous?
Oh, it's great. Oh,
Oh,
hello.
Hank.
David and Deb, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, we're moving in. The removalist van is out the back and the front.
You are joking.
No. It's full of all our books and our clothes and your beautiful possessions that you've had for a long time.
We're going to be so
Yeah,
happy here.
We are. And we thought, well, you know, the cottage is here and you're all alone. Why not move in? What do you think, darling?
I think it's a fabulous idea.
Why look so stunned?
I've nothing to say.
Well, we're going to be happy anyway. I mean, that's all that matters. So come on, let's go and start out.
Someone has knocked or what? Who's there? Yes? Hi. Oh, Dr. Daniel. What are you doing here? Surprise. Thanks for visiting.
Thank you, me too. You do like in your rooms, huh?
Well, the room is nice. You see, I haven't unpacked yet, but I was expecting a better committee of reception. I haven't seen my ex-wife, Valerie. I haven't seen my daughter, Vanda. The hotel is scaffoldings everywhere. Have a seat if you want.
Yes, thank you.
Here, have a seat. I
But
don't
you
know.
do like in your rooms, huh?
Yeah, I like it. It's good, but I mean, I haven't seen my wife. And what are you doing here? I mean,
To visit you.
that's very nice, thank you. Yeah, a lot of work here. Do you like the renovation? I think it's a work in progress. It's not finished, but I wanted to catch up with someone all day. My ex-wife Valerie, my daughter Vanda, I cannot find them anywhere. Do you know where they are? Where is Valerie? Where is Vanda?
Valerie, she's sold in hotels.
She sold the hotel?
Yes.
I can't believe it. That's the inheritance of our daughter. The Kelly's family. Why would she have done that? So, who owns the hotel now?
You would be surprised to know the new owner.
I'll be surprised. Why? What I'm surprised and actually flabbergasted is that my daughter and my ex-wife just vanished. Here I was, back to the New England hotel that I left many years ago, in Valerie's hands for our little daughter. I was back with no intention whatsoever to leave again.
I can't believe I live in this hotel with you now.
Oh, I'm so happy. Everything's going well at the hotel, and oh, it's just wonderful.
Yes, it's a wonderful site. It costs several millions, but it doesn't matter. I think it's not. It's a good investment. The hotel will survive, and we will live here together.
Oh God.
Let me just rectify one thing. I was never in love with her. She was a fucking good fuck.
Well, you
She was
always
a bloody good fuck.
you always
in
like
the
to
time
that.
they had nothing. But love, never got her.
So how do you
I've
feel
got
when you
taste.
see me with her?
I look at you and I wonder where your taste went. Not you probably had any.
Well, at the moment we're staying put, and this is where we're going to make our life, and I think you're going to have to adjust accordingly.
Can't understand why you brought that fucking bitch back. I can't fucking stand her.
Well, we're moving on, and actually we're moving in because she's entitled to live here.
She walks around as if she owns the place. She doesn't own anything.
Well, she's married to me, and she owns half the place as far
She
as
gets
the law is
25% in my
concerned.
books.
She owns
Right.
50%.
Taking the right to parade herself with me.
Because
and I certainly
we're
don't-
equal rights.
And I certainly don't want to see a naked fanny like I did the other day, enough to make you sick. Never had any taste in women, did you?
Well,
Never taste in anything, actually.
all I can say, you've changed your tune. I think in future times I would like to buy you out of the cottage completely, and so it'll be mine and Deb's.
Over my dead body, I've got no intention of selling anything, especially not to you. None.
Well, we'll see. Time will tell.
Well, reconciliation didn't do as much good, did it?
No, it's early times. Ah, well, must be time for a show.
Oh, fucking ballerina's back. Jesus. Oh.
So have you received any news?
Yes, I have to receive a letter from Valerie.
Ah, okay.
She is in Qatar with her husband.
Yeah.
It's very good. And she has the money. And
I bet she's got the money with the sale of the property. What is she doing with this money?
go to the shopping and
Looking after my daughter, hopefully.
they bought another hotel.
Oh really? They bought another hotel?
They enjoy life.
Deb, before you set foot in my brother's house, I'm just give you some warning about him. He's a very dangerous person. He talks about doing all these things for the family. He's not what he made out to be. Not at all. He's very, very dangerous.
I'm aware of that. I know that. And just through my teenage years, it was just this sense of fear, and then the yellow raincoat, before Purple Grove was built and it was the construction site. Sebastian and I, as kids, would play, dress up in it, and it was fun, but then something changed. I don't know, but something evil associated with that coat, and I've just had nightmares ever since. And then I realised in my nightmare the person wearing the yellow coat is Jeff, and it kind of answers so many questions for me. I thought maybe it was my father, in the yellow raincoat. He used to wear it when he went fishing the jetty. But then I realised that evil feeling I was getting, it wasn't Dad, it was Jeff. And I'm never going to let him touch me.
No, I will
again.
I will never allow him to touch you too, okay? Because I know what he's like and what he's capable of. He is vindictive, not just vindictive, but he's evil. Evil is the right word for it. I was very close to your father, but Jeff did everything in his power to separate us, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was the one that helped your father to commit suicide.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I've always wondered that.
That's the type
My
of person
instinct
he
was
is.
telling me something
Yes.
wasn't right.
Yes.
He's a bastard.
Yes, he is.
Someone needs to deal with him and just wipe him off this planet.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't here earlier to look after you, but now that I'm here, I will never allow him to touch you again. It'll be over my dead body that he'll,
I'm sure Sandra and Daniel will look after it very well. Well, we lost it. Of course I'm going to read it for you. So are you going to visit me one day to Australia? Tu vas venir un jour me voir en Australie?
Ouais.
But Mammy is looking after you, the hotel, and one day the hotel will be yours. But where is Valerie? Valerie found and disappeared, left this property to strangers basically, dishonored the Kelly's families.
There's something I need to tell you, and I just was waiting for the right time.
Yeah.
You remember the fire in the hotel, and after the fire we found a box in the attic.
What box?
A box. Just a box that your father left, and there was some weird document inside.
You never told me about a box
No,
in the attic.
I just couldn't. I just wanted to see you to tell you about that because it's very, very important.
Are you going to tell me what was in one of those boxes?
Yes.
Will I ever forgive him? I'm not too sure. You telling me that my father was locked into this clinic against his will?
Yes, that's what I found out. That's what he wrote in the journal. So that's very bad. It's very important.
But where is my father now?
We thought he was dead, but
Yeah.
one day he came out of nowhere, and
But you never told me.
No, I didn't have the chance. I couldn't just tell you, and he came with the paper concerning the hotel. He signed them and gave everything to me. And then he went again. nothing. Never heard of him again. So I'm very worried. You should be very careful because he made his way to Australia and he really wants to revenge.
Bye-bye.
You've cooked for us.
David, it's just so beautiful here. I love being in the
Well, I
mountains,
thought
and I'm
we'd-
so glad you brought me here.
We took advantage of it tonight because Hank is out lecturing tonight, and I just thought what a lovely thing to do was to have a romantic dinner, just the two of us.
Thank you, darling. I'm so glad you brought me to the mountains. Did you know how much I loved coming here?
But
Such a lovely
I didn't think
surprise.
you would because after living in the city.
Oh, no, it's just such a wonderful release and it's beautiful. It's romantic. It's our time. It's great.
How fabulous.
It is, it's really lovely.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, darling.
Oh, it's a scene of marital bliss, isn't it?
Oh, you're home early.
Yes, and why wouldn't I be?
Well, we were planning on having a little bit more romance while you're out of the out.
Oh, I'm glad that you can still do it. It's a bit of a miracle, isn't it?
Well, it is. But I work on it. I don't have to inject.
Well, you could be popping a pill for all
Well,
I
I
know.
could be popping a pill too, Gilda.
I've got a bottle out in my cupboard. You ever want? Just come and ask.
Yes, so how was your evening?
Well, I've been lecturing, but I was finished early. I'll let them go.
Mm-hmm. And you're quite happy for us to be here?
It's very difficult for me. It's pretty tough, actually, to be honest.
Why?
And I'm not, I'm not the jealous type.
Oh.
No, I'm not. I never have been. I leave that to others in our family that have that quality in bucket loads.
Well, it is lovely to hear that from you.
Yes, well, and to be
So what
honest,
is the problem at the moment, though?
well, I don't have a wife, and there you are here in marital bliss, miracle, right? Here you are in marital bliss, and Deb, to be honest, because it's you, it's even harder.
Well,
I don't think anyone else, some Tom, Dick and Harry you picked up on the street, and I wouldn't have minded it.
well, that's right, but, it's about time you
No.
went out and picked up a Tom, Dick and Harry off the street.
I've never been common.
God!
Oh, Deb,
Doing?
Deb,
Go on, sit down. What's wrong? Are you alright?
Deb, I miss you so much.
Have you
I
been
need
drinking?
you. Oh, Deb.
How'd you even get here in one piece? You couldn't maybe buy a car.
You ditched me.
Sean?
I love you, Deb. I love you. You left me.
Oh, come on. Come and sit down. Come on. Over here. Now sit here.
Oh, I thought there was such opportunity between us. The bond was growing. You just ditched me. I'm just lost without you. Especially now, you need me, Deb. You need me. Yeah, with the stuff going on with your uncle, and you need my support.
I
Now's
don't
the worst.
want to talk about that vile, evil man. He deserves to die. Oh my God.
Well, come on, open up to me, mate. What's going on?
Just with all the stress that I'm under at the moment, I've just been thinking a lot about Dad, and he used to go to this long jetty. He loved it. It was a peaceful place for him. And even in winter, he'd sit there at the end of the jetty in his yellow raincoat, fish, and in summer he'd swim. He was such a strong swimmer. And I can't believe he drowned. Or committed suicide. I can't see that. And just, I think I'm going crazy because I've been dreaming about Dad in that yellow raincoat. And like he's trying to kill me, and it's just really unsettling, and it's just so distressing for me. And I don't think that's really what happened. And I think this is all part of something I'm trying to come to terms with.
What are you trying to say?
I think it's got to do with Jeff.
Really?
And I need to go back to Purple Grove and do a bit of digging around, find some documents, some paperwork, something that's going to protect me or give me an understanding of what's going on here. But I've got to do it at night, because during the day he's there, he's hovering, do this, go and get the cleaners, organise that, the leaves are falling, get John to come and sweep up, do this, pay the invoices, over and just at me about everything. He's always hovering, always looking over my shoulder, and he's there. So I've got to go back at night and just have a bit of a look, see what I can find. I'm going to get you a glass of water. Don't spill it. Well, I guess we're better off together than separated. Feeling a bit better?
Yeah.
I don't know how you got here in one piece. You could have fallen over and hit your head, or been hit by a car. Don't tell me you drove here.
Yeah.
Sean.
I made it. I'm safe.
Oh, God. It's a surprise you made it here in one piece. You could have killed yourself. You could have killed someone else.
I know, but I'm here.
Well, I'm not letting you go. You have to stay here. You can sleep it off. You know, I'll make you something to eat. But I can't let you get in your car and drive off again.
Okay, fair enough. But you know, I just can't be without you. You know, dumping me like that without, you know, I'm sorry to tell you about Sonia. I should have done. I'm stupid. But I don't know what's going on, you know, I don't know with you, I haven't been to work, you know, so they've sort of just shafted me, but...
Look, I've all my energy right now is going into dealing with Jeff. It's just, I don't know how much more I can take it. It's just, I feel like I'm just at the end of my tether with him. It's so stressful. And I haven't had time to really think about much else, deal with much else. He's just so controlling, and he's just won't leave me alone. You have no idea. It's been really hard.
Finally, I found you here in Paris. I thought you were at the hotel. Tell me about it. I can't believe it. You own the New England Hotel now.
Yes, it was always a dream for me to own the New England Hotel.
What are you going to do with this hotel now?
Oh, I'm doing a lot of renovation, as you can see.
And you hope you're going to be successful?
Sure, of course.
What are you going to do with this hotel now?
Oh, I'm doing a lot of renovation, as you can see.
And you hope you're going to be successful?
Sure, of course.
Come in here. Oh, thanks for letting me out of jail. That's, well, it's not jail, but, well, we're talking about Jeff, so yes, it probably is like jail. But look, he's at the hospital having a checkup. I need to go through his files, and I think he might be able to help me. You know, you spent time with him. So look, take a seat and we'll have a look. See what we can find. Okay, so if I can get access to his files, I need you to look and see if anything triggers anything or seems not quite right or just raises any kind of red flag for you. But firstly, we need his password. Any ideas?
How about Nina?
Okay, let's try that. Look at that. We're in. Wow. Oh, look how lovely you were as a little child. Yeah, I remember that day. I remember I fell over in the mud and got mud on my dress and I cried, and I loved that dress. I was not happy that day.
And Jeff was so terrible to you.
Yes, the world according to Jeff, the master manipulator. You know, isn't it interesting that the photos we've looked at, the yellow raincoats in all of them?
Yeah, look, I'm sorry. I turned a blind eye and you're now carrying the scars for that.
Look, don't be sorry. Anyway, we're getting distracted looking at photos. We really do need to find something, the paperwork, anything about your incarceration in the penthouse. Okay, I'm looking for any kind of paperwork that might be a release, a signed release, so we can get you out, or even proof that he forged paperwork that put you in there. Now, that leads us to the next thing. If we get you out, we need to put someone in your place. Jail.
Yeah.
Oh, Hank, can I speak to you for a moment?
Yeah, why not?
This has been the first time we've been able to speak alone since David and I have moved in, and I just wanted to tell you that I still really love you, and I just want you to be happy about this arrangement.
Well, you've got a strange way of doing it, of showing that then. I mean, are you mad? Are you insane?
I thought you'd be completely comfortable with this. I mean, we had a wonderful...
Oh, but I never loved you. You're not my type. You're a good lad, but that was it. And by the way, I'm a very patient person. And although I have to accept you here, but I'm watching you. One slip up and you'll be on that street quicker than I can say Jack Humphrey. Out like a piece of garbage.
Pleasure. See you again. So you still haven't told me what you're going to do with this hotel.
I would like to transform the hotel in a big luxury 5-star hotel. So there are a lot of renovations because it's a very old hotel. We would like to transform the restaurant into a very beautiful and fashionable restaurant.
We're talking about a lot of money. I mean, you've taken this property of Valerie. It's very difficult for me to understand how you managed to get the hotel of my wife, Valerie. How can she has decided to drop it, to leave it behind?
It's very easy. I can explain you.
Oh yeah? What's the story?
She contacted me because she wanted to leave the country. She had met a new guy and she wanted to leave the hotel to sell it to someone.
Yeah, I know this guy who helped her from the Qatar. I don't remember his name.
I don't know the name. He was from Qatar.
I can't believe you, Sandra. Valerie loved the hotel, loved her daughter. She wouldn't have left her or left this property, the Kelly's family behind, just to disappear somewhere.
She couldn't wait to leave. She was really in love. So she left with your daughter. She couldn't wait to sign the deal.
David, you've got me.
Oh, no, I don't. I don't have you anymore. I want a divorce.
What do you mean? I thought you loved me.
No, I don't love you. I was using you to get the cottage back.
You never loved me?
No, I never loved you at all. I was using you. All I wanted was that cottage, and that because there's nothing between us anymore. I'm going back.
You never loved me?
I never loved you.
Do you know how much you're hurting me?
Oh, I'm only good for hurting people.
And you feel good about that?
I'm feeling fine.
You're not the David I thought you were.
No.
I risked everything to be with you.
Yes, I used you to get Parkinson House back. I really only married you to get back at Hank. Because I want the cottage. And that's all it's about now.
So everything you said was just a lie?
Yes.
I'm absolutely devastated.
Good.
Oh, Dr. Daniel, I was coming to see you. Leaving? Yes. just want to say goodbye because I'm flying back to Sydney.
I go to Sydney this year for the conference.
Okay, so you'll be there, so I'll see you there.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how to react with what happened and the fact that Sandra owns now the hotel, you know. But hopefully it's for the best. But
I keep a close eye for the New England hotel for you.
okay, thank you very much. I need to know, you know, obviously you're a business partner of Sandra, but hopefully you've got good intention with this property.
Well, it was a good game.
Yes, it was.
Did you like it?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I only wish I came earlier.
Well, I've been inviting you for a long time.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
glad you came.
Well, now I know what it's like. I'll be here more often.
Good. That's good.
Oh, by the way, did you see my piece of jewellery that I made?
Wow.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do. It's
Oh,
nice.
that's good.
Very nice.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, I have some news to tell you. Sebastian is coming back from France to Australia to live. He has sold the hotel.
Oh, you're certainly the bearer of bad news, aren't you? I mean, what a loser.
I'm not a loser.
He's just a loser. All losers. Here you are. You're the one who's sold your shares. I had to buy them back to keep this family together. All losers. Sebastian coming back after selling his father's assets, just travelling around. And Deb, she's another one, a damn loser. I give her the Purple Grove to manage, and look what she does.
We all contributed.
Listen, I've just about had it. I've just about had it. As far as I'm concerned, you can go back to all your losers and get out of my sight. I don't want to see you again.
Oh, you bloody control freak.
You just
Now I
get out of
understand.
my sight. Don't ever come back. I don't want to see you again.
Now I understand what Deb is going through. Deb is going through because you're a control freak. You want to be in charge of everything.
Better go and get my blood pressure checked.
The passion that you've put back into this place, it feels almost like it did all those years ago.
That's the idea.
So do you think you can recreate everything exactly?
That's my intention, to do it to the letter. The colours, everything. I've even had some designers in who we've been talking to. They've looked at old photographs, so we're right in the process of redesigning everything. I think, Tina, now's the time to tell you. You know how a few months ago I was talking to you about a letter?
Yeah, I understand. I saw that you had a letter from Mum and you wouldn't reveal its contents.
No, well,
you wouldn't tell me.
I think now that was not the appropriate time, but now is the time, I think. I thought I had made it abundantly clear that I didn't ever want to see you here again.
Hank, I came over here to have a civilized conversation with you.
Is that possible with someone that never behaves in a civilized manner?
Hank, I don't want to be your enemy, but I want to tell you about your brother when he left some money for me to help me with my business and also to Tina.
It was probably because he thought that Tina was still his daughter. He never realised she was.
Yeah. I feel sorry for the man because all his life he's been driven by greed.
Well, you've got that one in one.
Hank, you mean a lot to me and I still want us to remain friends, but I do need something different now.
Yeah, but I can't stand it. You betrayed me.
Hank,
as soon as I turned my back, you're off with your legs in the air for somebody else.
Hank, you have done that to me twice, and don't blame me for that, okay? I mean, for what I've done now, because this is the first time it ever happened. I need something different in my life. There is another man for me.
Well, then what are you here for?
I came over here because I want a civilized relationship with you, and I would like you to sign the divorce papers, and I would like half of the property.
Is that all those years she's been telling you that David Merkenhoff's your father. That's actually not the case.
So, did she say who my father was?
It's me. Like it or lump it, it's me, according to the letter. I didn't know. Oh, we had blood tests, but only she really knew the conclusive proof.
Yeah, I have a recollection. We did a blood test.
Basically, my dear, it was all about jealousy and revenge. She really wanted David. She wanted David to feel the responsibility, to take the responsibility, yeah. Big dream that was, right? Take the responsibility. Well, life goes on.
Oh, Uncle Hank, I mean, Dad.
Yeah, that's the way it is, my dear. I'm happy to get...
Hi Sebastian, how are you? Oh Sebastian, look, I just want to let you know how sorry I am that we argued the last time you were here, and I'm just under a lot of pressure, and it's not you. I love my little brother and I want you to come home. So when are you back? Where are you? You're in Prague? Yeah? Any news about Valerie and your daughter? Okay. Okay, you've obviously got a lot to tell me. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, so when are you coming? Who are you flying with? Do you want me to pick you up from the airport? Yep. Yeah, we do. We've got to talk about Jeff.
I've never killed anyone, David. As a matter of fact, quite to the contrary. I thought maybe you were involved in
Me? And as a matter of fact, I don't want to hear any more about you or the Patricia episode ever again. I want you all out of my life, and I'm getting on with mine.
I swear I'm going to finish what Patricia wanted. David's going to pay for Patricia's death, along with all of them. Stephen, Nick, they're all on the list.
Well, here's the resume for the new project manager.
Okay.
So he's gone then?
Yes, he's gone. He's out of Purple Grove and he's out of my life, and that's the way it's going to be. So,
Well, he wasn't that bad, really. He seemed like a nice guy.
a nice guy. You were the one that wanted him out. You hated him. You were trying to get rid of him. Again, it's all about the control and the manipulation, isn't it? Look, I just want to get out of here. It just stresses me out being in this place. I can't even breathe.
Well, I thought you came here to have a bit of a cuddle or a glass of wine.
You make me sick. I want to get out of here. And you know what you've done. You know everything you've done. You know, I'm surrounded by you at work. You know, you're everywhere. You're controlling everything. And the whole yellow raincoat, I can't talk about this. I need to go. Excuse me, can you move out of my way so I can leave, please?
You know, you're just like your mother. So emotional. You're just like a little girl, that's all.
I'm not your little girl, and I'm not a little girl any longer. You can't control me like this. Just get out of my way. Just get out of my way. Well, you got what you deserved, bastard.
So, Debbie, you're trying to scare me. You should know better than that. You know I can't swim.
Oh yes, I do know that. Not quite the champion at everything, are you, Uncle Jeff?
I'm not going to go anywhere.
Well, you know, it's never too late to learn how to do something, like swim.